What's up, guys? It is Sunday, April 21st, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 840,269. TikTok next block. If you guys haven't checked out my Satoshi Saturday video, I suggest you do that. And also my Friday video, which was kind of like a Satoshi Saturday video. It was 10 things you need to know about the Bitcoin halving. Well, this is the Bitcoin halving weekend. It was a very festive weekend. Unfortunately for me, I lost some money. I'm a big boxing fan, man. I don't really like basketball as much as I used to, even though my nephew is pretty damn good, and when he gets up there, I'll be with him. But I like combat sports, man. I like MMA, and I love boxing, man. I love the sweet science of boxing. And living here in Las Vegas, as you can see behind me, living in Las Vegas, my goodness, man, I've met a lot of boxers, professional boxers, and I know a lot of trainers and stuff like that, because they're just everywhere. You know what I mean? That's just a big thing here. And I made a big mistake, man. Last night, I fell for the okie doke. For those of you that don't know, Ryan Garcia and Devin the Truth Haney, or Ryan King Garcia, and Devin the Truth Haney fought last night. And I had $1,000 to bet. And I didn't do my due diligence like I normally do, because I'm just so into, just the halving and all this other stuff going on. I normally do a lot of studying before it, but I didn't, because I don't really listen to the noise. I just like to look at the two fighters. I know you guys are not here for a boxing analyst, but real quick, or analysis, and there's a point I'm making here. And so I just fell for the noise, man. I fell for the noise, and Ryan Garcia doing all this theatrics and stuff like that. I still think he's a little, something ain't right with him, but still. And I fell for it. And Devin Haney, acting like he was all focused. But as soon as the fight started, and I see them two in that squared circle in the middle and looking at each other, I said, oh, shoot, Ryan Garcia is gonna win this fight. I had $1,000 and I was trying to bet on Devin Haney. And the best I could get, the best odds I can get for that bet was $1,000 to bet, but I'd only win 100 to get back, if Devin Haney won. I was like, nah, those are not good odds. And so I put a $100 bet on Ryan Garcia knocking out Devin Haney. But my stupid ass didn't back it up, because I didn't think Devin Haney was going to lose. I thought Ryan Garcia was going to lose. But I wasn't thinking about Ryan Garcia even winning. I just fell for it. I was like, well, you know what? If Ryan Garcia wins, it has to be by a knockout. It won't go 12 rounds or whatever. Again, not doing my due diligence. And instead of backing that $100 bet, which would have netted me $800, I would have won $700. I would have walked away with $800. And instead of putting a $20 bet on Ryan Garcia and winning, because if he did, I would have won like $160. It was like 8-1 or something like that. Instead, my stupid ass just put the $100 in. And if you guys don't know, you know what happened. I called Devin Haney Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees, because every time he got hit, he just kept getting up. I'm like, stay down, stay down. Oh my God, you talking about the fix being in? My goodness, they were letting the guy grab him and hold him, and then they took a point away from Ryan Garcia, which I didn't care because I needed a knockout, because I didn't bet on him to win the fight. But anyways, my point is this, guys, okay? Do not listen to the noise, okay? And again, I fell for it. Even me, a person that always is talking about, don't worry about the noise. Look at the analytics. Look at the numbers. Look at the two dudes in the square circle, because nobody can help them when they're in there by themselves. And look at the actual analysis, the analytics, everything that's going about the reach, the height, the blah, blah, all the stuff I normally look at, don't listen or look at any of the noise. I fell for it, man. I fell for it. Now, I didn't lose $1,000, thank God, but can you imagine if I didn't listen to that? Because as soon as they got in the ring and started, I was like, wait, I know Ryan Garcia can win. Soon as I was like, what are you doing, Jared? Because I know Ryan Garcia's got two things that God gave him. He gave him that left hand, that left hook, and then he gave him speed. You can't teach that. He's just that talented. Devin Haney, I believe, works harder at this point, but he just doesn't have the talent that Ryan Garcia does, and styles make fights. But anyways, my point is, you're going to hear a lot of noise coming down the pipeline, guys. A lot of noise. And you got to ignore it. You got to ignore it, man. You got to ignore the FUD. You got to ignore the haters, your family, your friends, because guess what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you right now, before it happens, Bitcoin's going to be volatile. Congress is going to be against it. They just are. And it's in their best interest to be against Bitcoin. They can't stop it, but they can definitely regulate the hell out of it. And that's what they're going to try to do. But do not make the fatal mistake that your boy Jerry did and fall for the okie doke, because I fell for it, man. I did not go with my instincts and actually do my due diligence. So my point is this. If I would have sat down and studied the actual fight, because I know these two fighters very well, but if I would have went back 3 months, 6 months, a year, and looked at everything and all the analytics, like I said before, my gut would have told me, forget all that, Ryan Garcia is going to win. Just like Bitcoin is going to win. It doesn't matter what people say. The numbers say it. You saw the numbers in the last 2 videos I made, and the 10 things to know about the halving. And also the Satoshi Saturday, Satoshi's not Bitcoin. I said, and I showed you the halving numbers, right? In the first halving in 2012, it was 2 digits, $12. Then 3 digits, $600 something in 2016. And then in 2020, when the scamdemic happened, 8,800 or something, 4 digits. And then now in April 2024, this halving, it was 60 something thousand, 5 digits. Again, I am not a mathematician. What is it going to be in 2028? Always look at it in 4-year cycles, 210,000 blocks. Don't fall for the noise. Don't fall for the okie doke. And definitely don't listen to the haters, guys, okay? I needed to rant that. Sorry, guys. Thank you so much for listening. It's just a Sunday, man. We're just chilling today. I'm trying to enjoy some of my my free time. I don't have a lot of it lately. But sometimes you just got to unplug and just, enjoy your fruits of your labor. You know what I mean? But speaking of the fruits of your labor, your time and your energy is that. It's your labor. It's your money. It's your life. And you got to figure out what you're going to do with it. And I've said this once and I've said it 1,000 times. Your life, the reason why it means so much, because you're not a cat. You don't have 9 of them, right? The only way we live longer is through our generations, our lineage. And the only way you can hold that energy in the past was gold. Gold was the hardest money in the world. But there's a new sheriff in town now. As of April 19th, 2024, Stock to Flow says the hardest money is the new guy. And although it is the hardest money, it is also the scarcest money. It's finite, has a finality of supply. Look at those 2 videos if you haven't watched it before. The monetary policy is right in your face. And since it's in your face and you know that your life is finite, why don't you put it into something that's finite? And you guys already know what it is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.